Hello, Internet. It is Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today, we're going to be talking about You Hurt My Feelings. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. Well, one of our actors here, our leading lady here, is Julia Louis Dreyfus. And sure, box office wise, there's not a whole lot here. But in the TV world, she is big. Okay. I mean, she is in SNL, Seinfeld, probably the most successful shows ever made. Veep. I mean, I'm looking at her Wikipedia off screen. Apparently, she's one of the most award-winning actresses in American TV history. Like, she is top tier when it comes to that. So most of her success comes from the TV world. But in the movie world, I mean, well, there's not a whole lot here that I can really talk about. I mean, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Oh yeah, there's the probably the most famous National Lampoon movie there. Uh, Trying to think what else is here. Not a whole lot. Onward. What is she? Was she the mom, like the main character's mom? Was she one of those? I'm positive she was the thick mom in that movie because Pixar movies just have to have thick moms in it. This all started with Elastigirl in The Incredibles. Like it's almost like a requirement. All Pixar Disney moms have to be thick. Like, I'm pretty sure that was her character. That was pretty sure. I'm positive that was her. Like I'm gonna look it up to just to be sure, but I'm positive she was the mom in Onward. Let me see. Da, 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 da. Let me see. Yes, I was right. She was the mom. So yeah, and apparently she's in the MCU now in the Thunderbolts movie, which guess what? Its production got delayed. It was paused because of the whole writer's strike that's been going on. So, oof. um, but yeah, Julia Louis Dreyfus is the biggest name here easily. But who else do we got? We got who is directing this? Nicole Halston Pfizer. Like, what has she done? Let me see. Let's see. Nothing that big. What is enough said? Oh, this. Well, that was a very minor hit. Last Duel was a huge bomb, despite being well received. It was a fail. Okay, so maybe not. Tobias. Who is this? I don't even know. It's only been a few movies. Probably been more TV stuff. But I don't know who he is. So I don't know. I guess Julia Louis Dreyfus. I'm gonna label her as a pro. Definitely. Another pro is that this is from A24. As you know, A24 have quite the history. I mean, especially last year. Last year they had Everything Everywhere All at Once, which was their big hit. It was their big awards movie. Everything worked out. So, yeah. 2022 was a pretty significant year for them. Not to mention, yeah, The Whale last December, which earned Brendan Fraser his Oscar. So, yeah, A24, they like weird movies, but they like award centric movies too. So, yeah. So I'd say A24's reputation is a pro. It's a positive. So that's pro number two. Pro number three are the reviews. Reviews are very, very good at 95%. Audience score, whole nother story. But we'll go over that later. But yeah, critic score is at 95%. How am I going to call that a con? Come on. So that's an easy pro. I might as well mention Memorial Day, big holiday weekend, yada yada yada. I've already talked about this with all the other videos I made today. So yeah, but Memorial Day pro. Let's just say that. Um, I guess in terms of direct competition, there isn't a whole lot out there right now. I mean, like, especially not like in the future. Definitely not the next few weeks. I guess until like what, Asteroid City, I guess, like the next non blockbuster movie, you know, coming out. I don't know. I don't know. But there won't be any direct competition for like a good while, I think. So I'm gonna label that as a pro. And I think that is it. Okay, cons. Audience score is terrible. It's 57%. So this is definitely a case of a divisive flick. Um and obviously that's not going to help business. So yeah, that audience score that's devastating for an audience score. So I'm going to label that as a con definitely. Another con is that there's so many movies out this weekend. This is easily the smallest of the bunch. Not to mention all the movies that are going to be coming out in the next few weeks. Okay, just this was going to just get drowned out. Like it's already getting drowned out right now, and in the next few weeks is only going to get worse. So yeah, competition everywhere. That's a con. Um, trying to think of some other cons. So yeah, audience score, competition, marketing, lack of marketing. Did a big old con. I have seen nothing for this movie, so yeah, that's an obvious con. And also the fact that its theater count is apparently like really low. It's been supposedly between 500 and 1,000. I think it's supposed to be like that's like the range, 500 to 1,000. So I'm just gonna make this video, and if it happens to not be a wide release, then oh well. Nothing I can do. So yeah, low theater count is definitely gonna hurt this movie, so that's a con. And I think that's it. So opening weekend, 3 day and 4 day, because holiday. 3 day, I really don't see this opening with $1 million at this point. It'd be lucky if it did. But you know what? I'm gonna be optimistic and say it will, even though that's probably stupid. A very stupid. Uh, you know, I'm losing my train of thought. I don't think it'll. $1 million seems somewhat ambitious. um, I'm gonna say 500,000 to $1 million for the 3 day weekend. For the 4 day, I don't know, 1 to 1.5 million. Then it's total 3 to 5 million. I don't know, and that's it. I'm done. It's over. That was too much, but it's over now. May is over. I don't have to talk about any of these movies again until I make my recap video. I guess my summer recap video later on down the line. But I'm done with these movies. I'm happy. So next week is going to be interesting. It's the beginning of June, and we are starting off with a bang with Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I know there's gonna be so much to talk about regarding that movie. I think it's gonna be a hit, and I can't wait to see it. I know yeah, the Boogeyman's also coming out, but no one really cares about that very much. But yeah, those and only just two movies, which I'm so thankful for because I'm really getting sick of these 4 to 5 movie weekends. I can't do it. That is killing me. So I'm glad I'm gonna have a bit of a like take a bit of a break from that. But yeah, these two movies next week. So stay tuned for those. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this, I got playlists on the homepage, all previous prediction videos I've made this year, any other years you want to watch any of those, go right ahead. There's also the canceled series where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't. I don't believe I've covered this movie once. No, I have not. I have not covered this movie at all. So, uh, yeah. But I've made 191, no, 192 episodes of Cancel. So, you want to watch any of those episodes from beginning to now, I highly encourage you to do that. So, go do it. There's also the box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. May recap will come out the first week of June, in between Across the Spider-Verse and Rise of the Beast. So it'll come out between those two movies, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.